So now I will move to the PhD research grant. And this year, the winner is Silvia Montagnani from the Université de Lille for a work on the financial and health system tipping points. So I will ask you to join. So congratulations. So here is your prize. And the reason why the jury was really interested in your work, if I try to summarize our long discussions about the quality of the different works, was because of its kind of systemic perspective. We say that we cannot deal with those issues in silos, that we need to have the broader picture, more holistic perspective are needed. It was highlighted by many of the speakers before, and I think this kind of work is really moving in this direction. So here again, congratulations, Silvia. You will have again an opportunity to present your work briefly.
Merci. So, good evening. Bonsoir à tous et toutes. Thank you very much, FIR, for hosting me today and for this very special award that is very dear to me. I am Silvia Montagnani. I am a PhD student in a co-tutel program, actually, that is not reflected here yet. But I am an economics PhD student at the University of Lille, and I am at the same time in a joint program with the University of Frankfurt in Germany for geosciences and physics. In fact, my academic journey started as a physicist, and specifically, I was studying disturbed ecosystem dynamics and modeling disturbed ecosystems. And to quote someone that is right here, Racine, there was a question that, an image that was haunting me during these studies, which was what keeps us stuck in the climate crisis. Why are we locked in the climate crisis, even if we have so many policies and climate conferences, and what keeps us here? And so I decided to pursue a master in economics, in ecological economics, and then I started my PhD path in pure economics, and specifically I decided to pursue this PhD in financial and earth system tipping points because it merges both knowledge, a part of several disciplines spanning from complex system dynamics to climate science to pure finance. So as we presented several times during our discussion today, it's clear that our economic system and our society and our biosphere are at a crossroads. Tipping points reflect specifically these in terms of the climate system. Tipping points are critical thresholds beyond which we could face abrupt and potentially irreversible transitions in critical subsystems of the climate system. My research question driving my PhD thesis is what are the financial drivers that are linked with the degradation of these critical ecosystems. And specifically, I study one of the climate tipping elements, that is the Amazon rainforest, in which this link in between ecosystem degradation and financial flows, mainly coming from the global north, is clear. So I would like to briefly present what has been, during these 9 months of PhD, my main research question. We started a collaboration with SPCI here in Paris, which is the Department of Chemistry and Physics, with another PhD student in physics. And we uncovered a feedback loop in between leverage, growth, and cumulative carbon emissions. we developed a macro-financial model that started from an original model that was used to model actually the trade-off between growth and risk in bacterial colonies. And we started to map the parallels in between biological systems and the financial systems. And our research focused on a question: is there such thing as debt in biological systems? And our answer was not, because we showed through our model that the survival probability or solvency in financial terms drastically decreases in case of taking a loan. So we started also to map this with cumulative carbon emissions, introducing a path-dependent carbon intensity that would reflect partial decarbonization. So we actually reflected what could be green energy investments. And we showed that actually, even if the problem is that even if you have an increased efficiency in clean energy systems, you are not actually decreasing cumulative carbon emissions, because your system is still phase-locked in between the loop, between leverage and growth, and the increased energy and material throughput. So I would really recommend you, I couldn't present it today, but I would really recommend you to ask for the preprint. I would like once again to thank David Delacoste, Professor David Delacoste in SPCI, who collaborated in this project, my supervisors, one of which is present today, and my friends and family. I really thank Pierre for this award, because I really believe that transdisciplinary science is the only way forward, because we need more scientists than we deal with economics. We need more conversation, and this game just started. So just to quote another of the presence here, people present here in the paintings, Pascal was betting on the existence of God back centuries ago, but I would like to bet on the possibility of a safe and just future for both the biosphere and the living beings. And that's it, and I really hope this research will keep up to the expectations from you. So.